Thuggalo. 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 ELIXIR.
Whoop whoop, what is up? It's fucking Friday. It's your boys from the fucking Thuggalo show. I'm ONSTED.
I'm the trailer part Cinderella. That's ELIXIR. And we are here with a big interview. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, live from a Lyft or an Uber. I can't remember which one. Baby E, the king of finessing.
Whoop, whoop. What's good, y'all?
Whoop, whoop.
Baby E in the
What's
building.
going on, man?
How we feeling?
We're feeling good,
I
bro.
feel
Getting
good.
you
I
up
know.
in here.
Just felt it's Friday.
It's lit, bro. I'm getting by.
Yeah, I mean, long, tired, worked, but you know, fucking been looking forward to this all night. So
All week?
all day.
The fuck you mean all
week,
night?
all week. Yeah, no shit, all week. Yeah, I spoke too early. All week.
My dogs.
Well,
Baby
how's your
E.
week been going so far then, man?
Busy as fuck, bro. I've been in the gym like crazy. Like the actual gym.
Oh fuck yeah! Are you up at Planet Fitness getting them free pizzas on Fridays?
Getting them gains.
Not Planet Fitness. It's this thing called F45.
Okay.
And it's like basically like CrossFit for pussies.
I feel that.
And it's like, I don't
Get
know.
it how you
it's
live,
like,
dog.
But yeah, today has been nonstop. I had to take my dog to the fucking to some puppy classes because he's been acting crazy.
Yeah.
Didn't he eat up your girl's Chanel bag?
The Chanel bag.
Yes, bro. She was.
I saw that. But she
he
still
said
got
it's
the
fine.
YSL.
Yeah, she got the other ones.
She's got like 10 of them, dog. Like,
She got the bucket
Hell
bag.
but like this was the one. Like,
Damn. R.I.P. to the damn
The Chanel bag.
The fave.
yeah, it was like the fave.
Oh.
It's her baby.
Yo, baby, I wanted to ask you about your new release, Heartbreak Summer. I know you worked with Juicy J on that. What was that creative process like with such an underground legend, mainstream legend at this point?
I don't know if y'all know this, but I've been fucking with Juicy for like 12 years, and Juicy was like the first person to ever hit me up in the industry. But like back when he was coming back up, like during Rubber Band Business 1 and 2 and stuff. And yeah, like I was like riding to work one day. This was like 12 years ago, I guess, 10 years ago, something like that. And I get this call, and it's from a Memphis number. And I'm like, who the fuck? It's like 6 a.m. And I'm like, who the fuck is calling me? And I pick up the phone. He's like, what up, man? This Juicy J, 36 Mafia. You ever heard of me?
Oh, shit.
That's big.
I could tell it was him. And I was like, bro, like, because my big homie was like obsessed with 3-6 growing up. So, like, I knew about 3-6 very well. So I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, of course I know about you. And he's like, hey man, he's like, I heard one of your songs and I want to do a remix to it and shoot a video. And I was like, like, are you down? And I was like, yes. Fuck yeah, like let's do it. And from there we just like never stopped being homies. So like, I have the very lucky privilege, like, if I have a banger and I need someone like Juicy on there, it's as simple as a text, bro, and he'll send that bitch back in 24 hours.
That's
fine.
That's fresh.
That's fire, bro. That is so dope, man.
Yeah, like we go way, way back.
To bring up Juicy J though, is there anyone that you would like to have a collaboration album or track with that you haven't collaborated with yet? Like a dream?
Yeah, honestly, like not to sound cocky at all, but I've worked with like all my heroes at this point. And
Lil
I guess
Wayne?
Little
only
Wayne.
yeah, Lil Wayne. I would normally say that, but if there was anybody left, I'd have to say Eminem, bro.
That would be
fire.
huge. That's monumental.
Right.
You know, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because like being a kid from a fucking, poor trailer park family growing up, and I hung out with primarily like at one point me and my mom were living in straight up Section 8 project housing, and
Yeah.
then Eminem comes out, and I'm like, oh my god, like, you know what I mean? This guy is like me, like.
You mentioned
So,
that on the We Never Forgot album with Ouija. You're like, it was me and my mama, never had nada. Stepdad was a problem. And I related to that when you was spitting on that. I don't know what song that is offhand, but if you remember that. No.
my bad, I lost you for a second.
Oh, dog, you're good, bro. But I was going to ask, how did you get linked up with Ouija Mac to make that collaborative?
You said you related to that line?
I related to the line about the stepdad was a problem. It was me and my mama, never had nada. I related to that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, like, growing up, my mom had some fucking wild ass stepdads come around, but
it's the worst, man.
She had me at 17, so
17.
She was figuring out life. She's basically a baby having a baby,
Baby raising baby.
Are you very close to your mom? Are you very close to your mom today?
Super close. Super close.
Nice.
Yeah. My stepdad, he actually like passed away on Father's Day.
Oh, that's brutal.
Damn.
Yeah, it was weird. Like I grew up hating the fuck out of him, but as I got older, you forgive and fucking mature and let stuff go and realize that people are humans. So luckily, we were on good terms. He wasn't all bad, but yeah, rest in peace to him.
Was it one of those situations where maybe you thought he was bad, but as you grew older, you understood he was just doing what he had to do in some cases?
Grew as a person to realize that stuff.
Exactly. And, it's like weird to take accountability for yourself as a child, but I was a little shit, to be honest. Like, so, yeah.
What was a young baby E doing? Was you spray painting or fucking burning the house down? What were you doing?
Was you doing hood rat stuff with your friends?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all that, bro. All that shit.
Yeah. That's some Thuggalo shit, though.
We used to ride fucking BMX bikes all around, and I don't know. Almost caught a crazy arson charge one time because we would smoke cigarettes behind the school, and fucking I had the lighter, so I thought it was it was like winter, fall, so all the leaves were dry, and I had this great idea to fucking light like one leaf on fire, and I just kind of threw it down, not thinking. And shit, fucking, bro, it lit up so fucking fast, and me and all my homies ran into fucking class, and like from the windows, dog, you could just see these crazy fucking flames. Like the whole forest behind our school was on fire.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
FBI, this allegedly happened.
Yeah,
This is not
allegedly.
Right,
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations.
Next thing I know, fucking, they're like calling my name and my homies to the fucking office.
Oh shit.
And there's like a police officer there. I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, we checked the cameras and like, we saw y'all running in from the back exit. Like, y'all were like, you know, the only ones coming in through that way. Like, yeah, we could see you running through from the field. So, like, you know, that implicates y'all. And
That's me.
luckily, we all just stayed solid. And we're like, I don't know, it wasn't us. We were running to get to class on time. Like, and
we were
Had
late
some
for
learning.
school.
I had some learning to do.
And it was just kind of like a whodunit, but they knew whodunit. But
Baby E, how did you get linked up with Ouija for the We Never Forgot tape that y'all put out in January 2021? How did you get linked up with him?
Ouija is friends with a lot of my friends.
Okay.
Prior to us meeting, and I kept seeing him on my timeline, and I was like, let me like check this dude out and check his music out and stuff. And I did, and I was just like, man, this guy's fucking the shit, dude. And we talked on like DM a little bit and exchanged numbers. And in LA, you do that a lot, you know, and most of the time people don't really hit you back, or you're just like, all right, we're semi-tapped in, like. And Ouija just fucking FaceTimed me out of nowhere. It was the first time we ever spoke.
Hell yeah.
And he was just like, he was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, I like super fuck with you. And I was like, same, dog. And he was like, well, let's work, you know. And I was like, let's go. And we did a couple sessions, and the songs were coming out crazy. And you know, it just kind of transformed into a closer friendship, and we were like, let's put these bitches out as an album. And I was like, fucking let's go.
Do you remember how long before the album release that you guys were working on songs together was already made for the album came?
Losing you a little bit.
I mean, we had the album made before we announced it, but yeah, we didn't. We pretty much met and hung out every day afterwards. So yeah.
We're losing Baby E in the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah. I think we're running into a little bit of a connection problem.
Damn.
A little bit.
We're gonna see if we can improve Baby E's connection a little bit.
Are we back?
But Baby E, if you can hear us, bro, you just lost connection a little bit, man.
I can hear you perfect.
Okay. Probably just
Okay, word. I was gonna say though, when did you guys film the Bands Don't Stop music video? Was that in LA?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh well. That's what's up.
Mac, can you hear me?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love that video a lot.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you're a little choppy, dog, but we can hear you right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Ouija is like a fucking full-time hustler, bro. He just doesn't stop. And
Banjo stuff.
I come from like more of a place where like the video's set up for me and I just show up and do my thing. And Ouija is like learn so much from him. He's just like so self-sufficient as an artist, bro. Like that man runs his shit straight up like a business.
Right.
And I think
Yeah,
that's why
right.
a lot of
his work ethic is really inspiring.
and he gets a lot of it from, if you watch him and watch the clowns together, they both, I think that's where he got a lot of his work ethic from, is he watched the clowns do what they did and he mimicked almost that exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
I know,
He's even told me that before.
So yeah, going like to the Never Forgot era, right? I remember watching the live of y'all doing the autograph signings and everything, and
Waiting for that.
like just waiting for it, right? I remember like one particular one that you signed your government name on. Did you ever send that one out?
Yeah, we sent them all out.
Right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So is there any plans on a Never Forgot too?
Yes.
Yeah.
The big question, if you will.
I mean, it's like loose at this point, you know. Ouija's got a lot going on. I got a lot going on, but we've been meeting up and making songs here and there, you know. He's been touring a lot, so like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure the day will come. It's just got to be the right moment, the right timing, you know.
That's what we like to
I'll
hear.
take
As long
that.
as there
Yeah.
ain't a no, that's
Is
what
that
I
right?
like to hear.
I'll definitely take that answer.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
fresh.
ONSTED, if
That's
you
so
would,
fresh.
could you bring on the homie Brigid Bites right quick? Of Juggalesk, Brigid Bites. She's been showing a lot of Thuggalo love to the Thuggalo show. Baby E, bro, if you dropped a We Never Forgot 2 with Ouija, the streets need it, bro. Streets need that
Bad.
shit.
I need another like yeah, for real.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we should have shot a video to that one.
Yes.
yeah,
That's-
more videos.
that's the
For
one.
real.
That's the song on my payday when I'm driving home from work that I'm just whipping, getting it. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Right. Going the opposite direction of like I don't like life anymore, man. On some of those like down days, some of those rainy fucking days, dude, man, that shit hits hard for me.
Got Somebody?
I love
That's a
it.
fire ass song
Yeah.
too.
You always
Right.
got somebody. That
I
shit.
love
I've been
that
trying to
song.
sing like you, dog. I can't sing like Baby E, but I try.
Yeah, I think well, it was cool because we both had to enter into each other's like domains, artistic like domains, you know. And I remember there are a couple of those that Ouija was hesitant about, like, man, my fans don't want this shit from me, like blah blah blah.
Was it Got Somebody? I bet you it was one of them.
Or
ones,
was
too.
it For Good? Sleep for Good. That one.
Those type of records.
See, I liked it when he was singing like that.
I like when Ouija
right?
does that shit, so I don't mind it. But I know a lot of Ouija fans want like the the wicked majesty type stuff. But
Yeah. This is good, brother.
yo, we do want to say what up to Brigid Bites. Brigid, how you doing this evening? You look great.
What up, fam? I'm good. Yo, what's up, baby? Much love.
What's up, Brigid?
I had to rock the We Never Forgot bandana top that I made for the
Yes, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that album, so it's an honor to kick it with y'all tonight.
Much love.
Thank you. Yeah, much love.
I got a question for Baby E and Brigid while they're both here. This is an honest one. ONSTED, you want to kick it into this segment right quick while we got Baby E and Brigid in the building
Let's
right
do
quick?
it.
All right. So we're starting a new thing. Well, I gotta find the thing. Where's it at? We're starting a new thing around here called Trash or Fire. and it's a segment where we're gonna bring up things might be a little controversial every fucking week, and we're gonna kick it off this week
God.
with, does pineapple go on pizza? Now, I think it's fucking trash, but I have adult taste buds.
Fire,
so, I mean,
fire,
there's that.
fire.
Fire.
Oh,
Fire. Baby
Pineapple
E
on my
is,
pizza all day.
Baby E, is pineapple on pizza trash or fire?
It's like both.
Damn, bro. He blew my mind.
See,
Don't
he's
say it's
playing
over.
defense.
I'm gonna double that too. I'm gonna say both because like I eat it.
I'm
and,
fucking
like,
outnumbered.
my son loves it. My son loves it, bro. I have to eat it occasionally, and I mean I do. So I'm gonna have to say it's fire.
I've
I
been
don't
fucking
like
with
it.
my vegan shit, so yes, pineapple all day.
I don't
Like,
like
if
it when the chunks are too big. They gotta
Okay.
be they gotta be a decent, like, smallish kind of size. They don't gotta be
Yeah.
like, I don't like the big fat chunk boys.
Now,
I
when
agree.
everybody thinks of pineapple pizza, do they put the ham on the boy or do they not put the ham on the boy?
I don't
'Cause
like the
that's
ham.
makes
That's
it a
Hawaiian.
decision.
Even
Well-
though Jay Herm's gonna kill me for me saying this, it's Hawaiian pizza when it has the ham on it.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with ham. So
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm not a big hammer guy either.
Damn, I'm not on my ham shit, dog. I'm not in my ham bag at the moment.
well. It looks like everybody on fucking panel just agrees with themselves, and I'm the odd fucking man out. But it looks
Yeah.
like
Hey.
chat is like split 50-50 on this one.
So that means it's fire then.
So that means it's fire. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and have to give this
Run it up.
fucking week to fucking. Nah, fuck that. It's not fire. I disagree.
No.
Like, if it's there, I'll eat it, but I would never like choose it.
That's what I. Yeah, okay. That's
Right.
what I'm kind of
Yeah.
at. Like, if it's the only pizza there and I'm fucking hungry, I'll eat the shit. But am I gonna
You the
order a
last
fucking
one?
pineapple boy? I'm gonna be like, no. They're gonna be like, are you crazy? I'm gonna be like, I guess.
So that segment was lit. Baby E, would you ever play at the gathering? Would you ever perform at the gathering of the Juggalos?
Fuck yeah.
Have you ever been
Yeah.
offered, bro? Give us the
2023?
deets. No, I'm playing, dog. We need you. We need you.
I wish, bro. I'd be honored. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
do that shit.
So next year, when the gathering comes rolling around, we have a mission to propose to everybody when they ask who we want. We want fucking Baby E.
Hey, run it up. Run it up.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if we put out "We Never Forgot To," it'll.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, hey, that's more incentive to drop that shit, dog.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe
Well,
that'll
we
be-
realistically,
Either way.
Would you consider yourself a juggalo, Baby E?
No, I would consider myself a thuggalo.
hey,
Hey!
it's Thuggalo
Yes!
era time. Run that shit up.
Thuggalo
No, I respect
era.
that. I respect that because he's honest, you know?
Exactly.
That is, straight up.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baby E
Thuggalo
confirmed
love.
Thuggalo.
To be completely honest, like I didn't really like understand the culture or know much about it, and I remember like growing up in high school, there was this weird thing where it was like emo kids versus juggalos, and like
I remember
I
that
was-
era very well.
I was on the emo kid side. So I was kind of like, I don't know about these guys. Like it was crazy. Like me and all my homies who were quote unquote emo, they were like, meet us in the school courtyard after fucking school. It's going the fuck down. We're like, all right, bet. And so we go there like just to fight, like, and the fucking Juggalos showed up, bro, and they had fucking, what's those things you swing and it has a spiked ball on the end?
A
Oh, like
flail. A flail. A
Bro, they
flail.
had fucking hatchets, dude.
A
Like,
lot of hot girls have that thigh tattoo nowadays. It's very vogue.
Where?
they had fucking hatchets, they had fucking switchblades, and we were like, bro, we're never gonna fuck with the Juggalos again. But you know, working with Ouija and stuff, I have to say, it's like, I don't know, it made me have so much more admiration and respect for the entire culture, and yeah.
And
Like
it is a culture. And bro, Baby E, what's interesting about getting you on this show, we just started. We're a very new podcast. But you fucked with the name of the show on Instagram. That's how we got connected.
Right.
You was like, yo, that's a dope name. I was like, hell yeah, dog. You want to be on it? Like, straight up.
Right.
Well, I have to be honest. When I fucked with Ouija and we did the We Never Forgot album, the Juggalos welcomed me with open arms. You know what I mean? And I feel like I can never do anything but show love back. You know, like
100%.
yeah. So
Juggalos actually listen, and if you listen to your music, and especially We Never Forgot, I mean, what's there not to love? So, in my opinion.
thank you. I appreciate
Brigid, what's your favorite track on that album?
Fuck. When the fans don't stop.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, fans don't stop, probably.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm glad we got a video of that, you know. Wish we got more videos, though.
Yeah,
I love that.
me and Ouija, fucking, I won't say we like argued, but I was like, dog, we should do, you know, something like your fans won't expect, like one of the like softer songs or like yeah or something like that.
For
He's
good.
like, nah. He's
Yeah.
like, nah, dog. He's like, trust me. He's like, Fans Won't Stop is the one.
Mitosis is the one.
Mitosis
yeah.
is probably my
That
favorite
shit's
title of the
fire,
track.
bro.
Got one too.
He
Yes.
said, up for 7 days, I'm a vampire, baby.
I've been singing that all week.
Yeah,
Up for 5 days, I'm a vampire.
it is 5, yeah, my bad.
Yay. Baby E, you went in on We Never Forgot. I ain't forget. I don't think ONSTED and ELIXIR and
I
Brigid
never
Bites
forget.
forgot either. That shit is fire, dog.
Nah,
It's in my
that
daily
shit is fire.
rotation, like
So much, I
legitimately.
bought a $17 bandana and made a top out of it.
Hey, hell yeah.
Yeah,
We need a part 2, Baby E. Like, I know you have the power to make that happen.
Part 2, please.
We have the power, dog.
We gonna do it. We gonna do it. Ouija's just busy right now, and I'm busy too.
He just dropped an album today, so.
I know, right?
That motherfucker drops an album like every 3 days, bro.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody with more work ethic and like just in continuity. Like it's wild to me.
Speaking
That's
of
Thuggalo
Problem Children, though. Yeah, speaking of the album Problem Children, have you gave it a listen yet?
Gotta be honest and say not yet. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
This
I mean,
man-
it just dropped this morning, so I mean,
I didn't even know.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean,
bro.
I gotta listen to it on the way to work and on the way home from work so far, and I mean, I gotta say, I like it. It ain't bad.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, some bad shit went down for him on tour.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
lost a sister or something like that.
R.I.P.
Yeah. We all kind of lost somebody recently. So
Rest in peace.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, for sure.
Baby E, we're gonna let you get back to whatever you're doing, dog. But all this time you've given us has been incredible. Thank you so much for allowing us this time. Is there any projects that you're working on or anything you want to promote? While you're on here, bro.
Nothing super specific at the time. If y'all want to follow me, if you don't already, on social media, that'd be dope. Subscribe to my YouTube. And I appreciate y'all showing me love.
Thank you. Everyone, special thanks to Baby E.
Right.
Big,
Oh yeah,
big
it's
thanks.
much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Thank you, dog. You are the OG.
you.
The love you've shown to the community, and you put on for us, bro. Absolutely. You're a Thuggalo to me.
Y'all put on for me,
Big
bro.
facts.
Hey.
Yeah.
Gotcha 23, Baby E, main stage.
Yes.
That's it right there.
Yes.
That's it.
But Baby E, we're gonna let you go, man. But thank you so much for helping us out tonight, man. This has been a big boost for our algorithm. Just saying we got Baby E on the program.
All right.
Of course, bro. We should do it again sometime.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just a text away, Big Pippin.
Have a beautiful night, yo.
Hell yeah.
You too,
Be
brother,
safe
man.
and whoop whoop.
Woo, woo.
Hell yeah.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Later.
Much love.
All right. Now.
Holy shit. I gotta find my link, you
Brigid
guys.
Bites.
It's back there somewhere.
Brigid Bites is on the show.
Yo.
She did hella promotion for us. I hooked her up with the first ever piece of Thuggalo Show merch.
Oh.
She blasted it on her social media, and a lot of people are fucking with it. So yeah, special thanks to Brigid Bites yet again for doing that.
If you guys don't know who the fuck Brigid is.
Oh, look
She's
at
in
this.
this
Look at
picture.
this.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Oh, there's me.
Yeah.
Hell yes, that's from the 2021 gathering.
I love that picture.
What was that experience like, Brigid, being on stage in 2021 in particular?
2021, it was epic. It was life-changing. It was unexplainable, man. It was something,
ONSTED.
ONSTED, your mic's fucking up, dog. This is some Thuggalo shit, Brigid. You'll come to learn that over time.
Some Thuggalo shit.
That's okay.
But I will say this though, when Ouija came out in that Tesla in 2021,
that was so fresh.
It was so fresh. There was something about it that was so dope to me.
It was unexpected and it was really exciting. And I didn't know about it. Like they hit me up that day, so it was all just like kind of a surprise. And then we were in hair and makeup for 5 hours, bro. Like. Hell of a long time, but it was worth it. I got done up by Lainey and so did the other girls, and they had outfits for us, and they gave us direction and instruction, and yeah, we rocked it. Like I'd performed at the gathering multiple times, but I had never performed to a crowd like that before. I've even danced on main stage with Twisted and ICP for Spin the Bottle in 2008, but the crowd was bigger at Legend Valley. I feel like it was it was like the biggest show I had ever danced for. So I was really excited and grateful, and I'll never forget that experience. Like it was just fucking epic.
And 2022, was it the same feeling? Was it any different? Just as huge?
Oh God, I was so excited. Yes. Oh, of course. Like anytime the Mac asks a favor of you, you just shut the fuck up and go for it. And of course I wanted to. Like I was like, man, that would be so cool if I got to do that again. And sure enough, like they came through to the Axe to You Dome party. All the homies kind of came through, and that was the night before, and that was the Juggalesque show. And so that's kind of how we all connected this year. So when he asked, I was like, yes, I'm there. Like, you don't have to call twice.
You're the creator of Juggalesque. I know that's been going on for a long time. What made you get into that? What made you begin and start that?
What made me start it?
Yeah.
Well, the carnival told me to. I always intended on doing other things like making music and just other things, but like the best way I can describe it is the carnival gave me the idea and wouldn't let it go. Like I couldn't stop. I wasn't a stripper. I didn't do burlesque. I danced, but I found burlesque, the art form, and found how poppin' it is and how it's like making a huge return and comeback. And the creativity and the femininity really was just my vibe. I loved it so much. Like you could do anything. You could be political. You could be scary. You can be funny. You can be just like sexy. I do a lot of bump and grind. Like that's my kind of style, is like the sexy dancing. Right. But like there's so many different kinds of burlesque, and I just fell in love. And then I was like, I want to do this. I want to do it for juggalos though. Like I want to do juggalo burlesque, and that was how juggalesque kind of came to be. And I was also in a position where I had been to so many gatherings where I did not feel represented by the dancers and the things that were kind of going on. And I just wanted to see something different. It was like I wanted it to exist, and there was nothing else. And I was like, who better to do this than me? Nobody.
Right. Yeah, because you're a juggalo. You're like a real juggalo out there representing us.
Right. Yeah, I didn't feel represented, and I felt like this was the best way to express myself and to like show who I am in my heart and soul, while still keeping it true to the juggalo culture and the juggalo vibe. You know, like I got called a slut just for being a juggalette so much, bro. Like so fucking much, bro. The juggalette experience in itself is unique and very different. And the things that I experienced along that time also helped fuel my passion and my need to do it. And I also had like all these amazing friends with amazing talent, and they were beautiful and fucking down with the clown, bro. And like, it's special. I don't give a fuck. That shit's special. And juggalettes didn't used to be as common, you know, like it was kind of like a rare thing. So when I performed for the Miss Juggalette pageant in 2013, I actually entered. I did not place at all. I performed dressed up as Jared from the Head PE, but as the Clue. And so I rocked that shit for the Miss Juggalette pageant. Well, I met Katie there. I met Sin. I met Wendy. I met like all these women who eventually became juggalesque performers with me, because I asked them if they wanted to be a part of it, and they were down. A lot of them had never even done burlesque or strip before, but they just loved the idea and the creativity aspect of it so much that they were down. And they also wanted to see some change. They also wanted to see something new and different and better and cooler and fresher that like guys and girls can enjoy, like, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, that makes absolute sense. I want to pivot this conversation a little bit to a conversation we had earlier this week concerning Ouija, and about how he's kind of changed juggalo culture from what ICP kind of had it for a long time, and how it shifted to like this LA culture, which I'm with. I'm for. He's
had a lot of influence. He has.
Yeah. How do you feel it's affected the culture, and do you think it's a positive or a negative? Because I think it's a positive.
Both.
Okay. Speak honestly about it, if you would.
Oh, fuck. I mean, the thing is our culture is strong. Our community is strong, but it's also fragile. And it's also very special and close to a lot of our hearts.
It's a fragile time right now.
Yeah, exactly. We're seeing that a lot right now.
Exactly. It can all be brought down in an instant. And if people are around who don't respect that and don't respect where we came from, then that, I believe, opens the door for negativity and for, fucked up things to happen. Like, I'm all about it, inclusivity, and like everybody is welcome, like we belong. But at the same time, I feel like there needs to be some gatekeeping in this bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, like, it's so special at this point, and we've seen so many bad people use the scene, especially like creeps and fucking rapists and fucking pedophiles and fucking weird ass motherfuckers who are like predators, basically. I'm gonna say it, fucking predators. And like, they don't respect ICP. They don't respect what they've done for their fans or where we came from or anything. No, it's just fucking money and sluts.
I am gonna say where you said it's a fragile community. We are very fragile, but you also said it can all come crumbling down within a second. But if you realize that there's been so many things that have been tried to hurt the community, but never 100%.
Juggalos are strong. We're strong.
That's where
You're
we're special and we're different.
I'm just saying, like, I just feel like it needs to be respected a little bit more, and people need to like question motherfuckers a little bit more before they're just like, yeah, you're a juggalo, cool, man.
One of the going with the Ouija thing and the respect of the culture. I remember like the Fallen Angelic tour. It was the Dayton stop. We had like, you know what I mean, two dudes kind of beefing it out in the pit to where, you know, obviously Ouija doing his thing, he stopped the show and he said like, you know, whatever you two are beefing about right now, you need to cut it out. And like the words that he said after that really stuck with me a lot. He's like, you know, when I say family, I mean that shit. That's not a gimmick to me. And like, you know what I mean? Like, and it shows with that man. Like he's all about this culture. Exactly. He's about the culture. He's about, you know, bringing each other up and not bringing each other down and shit like that too.
Right.
I'm all about the evolution of the scene. I love chapter 17 and that it's pushing the limits. It's doing new things, fresh things that we've never seen before. You know, I love all this fresh energy. It makes me so happy and excited to be a juggalo. So, you know, like it's a double-edged sword, but at the same time, I just love this community so much. And I think Ouija feels the same. And Ouija never himself sways, you know what I mean? Like,
no, he doesn't.
The people that are, you know, the people that come in is one thing, but Ouija always stays true. He always has. That's why I fucking ride with that man. Because he always claims juggalo. He always holds us down.
He claims juggalo in like the vegan Met galas and shit, like places juggalos have never been.
Like, he fucking,
you know what I'm saying?
He represents.
He's putting on for us to an audience of people who probably don't even know
in a fucking Tesla.
Or he's putting on for us.
Tesla.
He's just saying we ain't dead, you know? We ain't fucking dead. We still out here, motherfucker.
Yeah,
we're doing things
100%.
And his bars,
who still thinks that juggalos are still gang members.
No, his music's amazing. His music's amazing. His fucking talent is incredible. He represents, and that's what, like, chapter 17 to me is about the evolution and keeping the juggalo scene alive, keeping this world going, because I don't want it to fucking end. And he's doing a great job. Like, it's a lot.
Don't die, motherfucker.
Well, can we transition to the album that dropped today, Problem Children with Ricky Hill? Holy fuck. What an album.
Is right.
Yeah.
What's the early thoughts of that album, Brigid? What are you feeling?
I like it. It's a vibe. It's different, but I like that. I like Ricky Hill. I wasn't really familiar with him.
I knew Ricky Hill from 2014 Tumblr because all these girls I was following were reposting his music. Very like The Weeknd type R&B stuff.
He's got a cool sound, and I think he and Ouija sound really good together.
They do.
Right. I agree 100%. It's like a good off balance of each other.
Yeah, the track Bite Down on Ricky's last project is like underrated. I feel like no one posts that one enough.
As far as Problem Children go, though, like, I mean, it's kind of like more of a somber album, in my opinion.
I was expecting that because Ricky Hill is like an R&B dude.
It's more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bum is hard. I mean, obviously because of the video, but Die Right Now, Don't Leave, Stray.
The shit he talks about in Stray, you know what I mean? When he says, you know, like, I remember when the shows made me feel more alone. Like I mean, that's some deep shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff on this album, and it's so fresh that I really haven't tapped in completely to everything about it. But
I like
No, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
DJ Paul a lot. I can't remember the title, the name of it right now, but the one with DJ Paul on it is lit.
Get up
yeah.
off me, bitch! Get up off me.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I like
So
that.
Smoola is on that shit as well
Yeah,
from City Morgue. of
DJ
City Morgue
Paul
fame.
and OTL Breezy. That song right there was a banger, if you will, because it was
Right.
different.
This album flies by. When you press play, it's over and so
I agree.
quickly. But it's good.
I know.
but it flies the fuck by.
When I played Get Up Off Me, I was like, holy shit, it's over already? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck happened?
For real, I was like, damn, this shit's almost over, and I'm fucking just
You're
now
right.
getting lit.
Yeah.
Replay.
We'll get back to Problem Children, a little bit more. But the Wicked Warlords tour ended on Monday in Virginia Beach. Shout out to the homies at Camp Diamond. That's Jay Herm's homies. He's a member of this team.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop. Shout out to Chapter 17 for a dope tour. Shout out Strife, DJ Chunk, Hex. They all put on.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's pause on Strife for a second, because that man busted his ass. He worked so fucking hard on this tour, like mad props, and it was so good seeing him. I love you, Strife.
Right. Yeah, me and ONSTED were sitting in the crowd, and we were watching him up there with the fucking camera doing his fucking work.
Running his
ass
off.
He never stops. He's doing merch. He's driving the bus.
He's driving
doing
the bus.
Everything.
I'd love to have Strife on this show, Brigid. He doesn't want to talk to me, so can you tell him so he'll do it?
Oh, we'll see.
He probably does. He's probably like, I don't want to do that shit yet.
He's busy. He's wicked busy.
No, he's busy. I understand. Yeah, I completely understand that.
And like after tour, dude, they fucking went through the whole country. That man, he probably needs to sleep for like a week straight. He probably hasn't even woken up.
Y'all saw on Instagram, he was like lunched up in the airport or some shit. Remember that?
He was passed out. Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Strife for your busy dude, and thank you for everything you do. It doesn't go unnoticed by the Juggalos for sure.
Facts.
No, but yeah, the whole camp, nothing but great dudes. Love them all.
Absolutely, yeah. One day we'd like to have them all on the show one day, but we're grinding it out. We're building the foundation, damn it.
Take your time. Take your time.
We're setting the cornerstones, if you will. But from the Wicked Warlords tour, why don't we swing over to OuijaShop.com? Because
restock.
Yep. If you paid attention on Twitter and all of the social medias, you see that all of the ladies' wear has been restocked over there at OuijaShop.com.
Someone can buy me something, I won't be mad.
Get them. Does he still got the thongs on there? I'm pretty sure he's got the thongs on there.
Yeah, probably.
ONSTED, they don't have any large.
Working in a Ouija thong. Damn, they don't. Yeah, he never.
I need a 2X thong.
Yeah, I was gonna say he never makes 2X's for us.
Damn, fuck.
Thuggalo Show OnlyFans. Thuggalo Show OnlyFans coming soon.
Yeah, I'm asked out and getting my Ouija thong. I'll have to wait for the next restock. But yeah, another thing we want to touch on right quick. Shaggy 2 Dope took to social media and said, yo, the Shaggy Show's coming back. So it's lit. Shout out Shaggy 2 Dope. The Shaggy Show's in full effect.
I love to hear it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's lit.
Excited for the Shaggy Show because I remember the few that were back in the day and they were funny as fuck.
Very bootleg, like this show is.
Very bootleg, and I love that shit.
Oh, he's so funny and just so silly. He can just make your day. It doesn't matter what kind of day you're having. Shaggy 2 Dope makes it better.
Yeah, Shaggy's the man, bro. He's always shown us love and like in that capacities whenever we see him. Yeah. So shout out Shaggy, man. He's just a cool dude, down to earth dude. I'm also a Libra like Shaggy, and I think that's why me and him have a good chemistry in the very limited discussions we've had. But bro, what do y'all want to get into next? You want to talk about this fucking Spotify playlist that the Thuggalo Show has been curating?
I mean, the Thuggalo
caviar.
Thuggalo caviar. Yes, you already know there's rap caviar, right? All the normies have rap caviar. Well, god damn it, the Thuggalo Show has Thuggalo caviar. That means all you Thuggalos can have a dope bomb ass playlist to dump. You know, there's Hex on there, fucking Ouija, the new Problem Children. Yeah, so go.
There's a little bit of everything. I was jamming that on the way to work the other day.
Fuck yeah, go run that shit up for Spotify people. All you Apple Music people are asked the fuck out. But there's of course Hex is in there. There's some Strife songs, Acetone Boogie, who's a homie as well. I throw some of their shit in there as well. And I do want to say a special shout out to Macy Martinez. She does the management for Hex and West Coast Wicked shit. She hit me up to say, hey, Thuggalo Caviar is a dope idea. Keep doing it. So we're gonna keep doing it.
Oh yeah, much love to her. She's cool as fuck.
I'm pretty sure we met at the I think I met her at the Palcast when she was running the merch tent, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I'm thinking that's who that was too.
And shout out Hex real quick for taking that time at the Palcast to show your boys some love. It was really dope of you, man. Even though you're on your way,
it really was.
On your way to Indiana, I think, or Indy, somewhere Midwest.
I couldn't even like come to words when I walked back there. Like it just wasn't coming out. He looked to ONSTED. He said, "Man, this you're tall." I'm looking at Hex like, dude, you're fucking tall. Like, these motherfuckers, both of these dudes are just towering over me. I'm just like,
damn. Brigid, while you're here, this is like such a vague ass question, but I know you're gonna school it. How did you become a juggalo? How did all this begin? How did you like become a juggalo straight up?
Like my juggalo come up story?
Your
origin story. Yeah, your comic book origin story.
Love a good origin story.
Okay.
So the first time I heard ICP was in the back of my stepbrother's whip. He had the Riddlebox CD. He wasn't a juggalo or anything. He just had it and thought it was funny and like listened to it a couple times.
Like a casual fan, pretty much.
Kinda, yeah, like exactly. He just like had the album or whatever, and he eventually just said I could have it because I was like so stoked on it. Like I was always borrowing it. So he's like, you just have it. But yeah, no, the first track I heard was Toy Box.
Nice.
From Riddlebox. And I loved it. I was obsessed immediately. I love cartoons. I'm a very like big cartoon fan, and that song has like such cartoony vibes. And I heard the message in that song when I listened. The first time I heard it, I heard the message in it, and I was like, that's dope. Like I love a good moral, you know what I'm saying? Like I love a good positive message, even if it's in like a spooky sense, because I love that wicked shit too. Like I've always liked kind of scary movies and horror movies and stuff like that. So like I grew up on Tales from the Crypt. I don't know about y'all, but like that was my shit. Child's Play.
Tales from the Crypt on VHS. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, that was my shit. So like I just fell in love, and then of course like you go down the rabbit hole, you know, and like so I bumped. Oh, my homegirl gave me the Great Malenko. She had it burned on a CD, and like I liked Riddlebox so much that she gave me this burned Great Malenko CD. So then I was bumping those two albums, and then I got LimeWire.
Yeah,
and
that's that shit.
Computer age.
And realunderground.net and like all those little like bootleg websites where you could like listen to the rare shit and like all that stuff. And I was just obsessed. I just downloaded every fucking virus laced song that I could to my mom's computer.
We all did.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I met Juggalo in gym class, who is still a very good friend of mine to this day. I'm actually the godmother of his kids.
That's dope.
Yeah, but so he had like blue hair and his nails painted and bracelets on. And I was like, you're my partner. Like, all right, I see you. Like, let's be partners. And then we went for a smoke ride. Like, we went to go smoke weed after like gym. And he was bumping Cottonmouth Kings. He told me he liked ICP when we were chatting. And then he was bumping Cottonmouth Kings, which I had never heard of. So then he kind of like turned me on to them a little bit. We all got into like Tech Nine, because I'm from the Midwest, so Tech Nine was really big, and like it all sort of just unfolded, you know. And then my first show, so like Hell's Pit was the first album that I bought on the release date. If I get the timeline, yeah. So like I got into like Riddlebox and Great Malenko first, but that was, you got to know, probably like Jekyll Brothers or Shangri-La era. So like I just didn't know about that stuff yet.
Right.
So like the first album that I was like on top of buying was Hell's Pit.
Fantastic.
That's my era too.
That's my shit. Yeah, and so then of course I was obsessed and went to the first concert that I could. My homie Josh, the homeboy that I was mentioning, I went with him and a few other friends, and that show changed my fucking life. And I immediately knew I had to go to the Gathering after that. That was in December, and the Gathering was next summer, and so I immediately planned and went to my first Gathering after that. And the rest is history.
Yeah, and you've been putting on ever since. To me, you're like a Juggalo celebrity. You're like a Juggalo influencer, if you will.
Influencer,
And
yeah, I'd agree.
Right, for
Yeah,
real.
I do want to say though, as it pertains to that, do you feel any certain type of responsibility that people may view you this way, or are you just being yourself?
I guess I just haven't thought of myself that way, and I'm still
Yeah.
trying to figure out my life and my shit, and I just try to be myself, I guess. I do feel I've always been like a big sister, you know. I have a younger brother and a younger sister that I was really close to and responsible for growing up, and so I've always tried to be like a positive influence, and ICP, I think, made me that way too, you know, like just be a good person and don't be a piece of shit. So I try to like, I never hurt anybody. As far as I'm concerned, do no harm, but take no shit. And that's kind of my attitude.
Yeah.
Like you know me, I'm emotional, I'm sassy, I go off and I snap and I fucking, you know, I have my moments, but I always try to be compassionate and kind, and you know, represent in a positive way.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I do know that you have a Patreon subscription page that you run. I don't know if it's active at the moment, but what are you creating over there on Patreon?
I am on Patreon right now. I'm doing a little of this, a little of that. It's mostly a compilation of my art and photography, like things that, photos that my friends have taken during shows and performances, my own selfies and pictures that I take at home. I've put behind the scenes stuff, like I did a whole album of that show that you asked me about, the 2021 Gathering. I took a bunch of pictures backstage during when we were getting dressed and getting our makeup done, and so I posted those. I make all of my costumes for Juggalesque. Like, I'm a fucking scrub, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have crazy money to go out and buy all this shit. Like, I fucking make that shit, and so when I do that, I try to take pictures of the process, and so I posted a few things like that as well.
Yeah, that's dope as hell. I love seeing Violent J himself speaks about this all the time. Like, the Juggalo world is so huge that there's other aspects that just stay in the Juggalo world, and it's like its own little thing. And stuff like the Thuggalo Show podcast, stuff like Brigid Bites doing her Patreon, all the dope ninjas that make shit on Etsy, like they make stickers and fucking mail bots, fucking Hatchet Man. It's some dope shit.
Right.
It's some
Anything
dope
you can
ass
imagine.
shit. Yeah, and I
Those fire
love it.
pits.
Juggalo
Yeah.
culture has infiltrated every art form.
It has.
Every form of art out there, there's a Juggalo version, and I fucking love it.
It's really beautiful because it goes to show that, like, this whole aspect that Juggalos are dumb or Juggalos are white trash. It's like, y'all don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You have
Go to
no
a gathering.
idea.
Go to a gathering and say that Juggalos are just white trash.
Or
There's
dumb,
everybody
or
there.
stupid, or
It hurts, but you get used to it, you know? Like, I'm from the old school days where, like, everybody hated on Juggalos. Now it's, like, way less taboo. You know, it's way more, because there's a fandom for fucking everything now. But back then,
Yeah,
like,
no shit.
Juggalos, ugh.
yeah, the internet has made a lot of communities a lot smaller, which is a good thing. You know, it's making people be like, yeah, why am I judging what someone likes? I'm the dickhead. Like, why am I doing that?
Yeah.
Let people be living that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just let people, and like Juggalos, like, God, we're so wholesome compared to some of these other motherfuckers. Like,
100%.
No facts.
Right.
And they don't see that side. They don't see
did you
that.
guys
side.
ever see that? Did you guys ever see that clip of Jay going off about alien music?
Yes.
Fucking alien music. That's the Young Thug track playing.
Yes.
He's like,
Yeah.
future, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is all this alien music? whatever happened to good old fashioned wholesome tunes like the Insane Clown Posse? And I think that's
Hell yeah, 100%. Brigid, I think we're gonna transition to our next guest, but I do want to say thank you so much for being on the show tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it so much, and I'm so glad to be here. I love y'all for doing this. Like, this is exciting. This is fun. So thank you for putting on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, yeah, thank you.
I don't really have anything I want to plug or anything, but like, you know, the gathering next year, if you want to see Juggalo, please let Jump Steady know. Please let the family know. Be loud for us. I'm not on Facebook, so y'all are responsible for the fucking Facebook promotion. I'm telling you, but
Brigid, Juggalo is a bunch of attractive lets. They're gonna let you.
It'll be there.
It'll
be there.
We hope
what
so.
you need to do is help us. We need a Thuggalo show collab with Juggalo, like a Ned game, and I'll be the host, and we can line up some dope.
That's it.
To compete.
We'll talk.
Hey. But be safe and whoop whoop, Brigid.
Thank you. I love you guys. Be safe. So much clown love, and I'll see you next time. Whoop whoop.
Much love.
Absolutely. Whoop whoop. Be safe. That was Brigid Bites of Juggalo. Thank you so much. We got influencers on our side. A lot of people are fucking with the Thuggalo show, man.
A lot of people.
It's mind blowing. It's mind boggling. The support that has came behind this, the whole process. It's just
absolutely.
It hits.
It's kind of beautiful the way that she talks about the carnival provided this, and the carnival talked to her about this, because the way, you guys won't know this, but the way we talk backstage and when we have our meetings, that's what the fuck we say about this project right here. The carnival provided all of this shit in the way that we're going about it. I swear on everything.
It was said so many times, like the whole Hollow Wicked weekend, on just like how mind-boggling it is that everything's just flown together like it has, and we've been able to keep everything by the fucking community, for the community too. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's all for y'all.
Speaking of community, I think this is a perfect fucking transition into our next segment, the first segment, if you will, of a recurring segment that's going to continue to come back, because I think you guys are going to love this shit. I really do.
It's all for you.
Yeah, this is all about you guys. So, like, it's going to be all about you guys in the future. So, without that being said, we're going to go ahead and transition into the first ever page of the fucking week.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
There's no music to this one. We gotta get some music into here. But it's the motherfucking Woody Woo, the big homie.
It looks like he died, but he's very much alive.
This is not a memorial piece.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
He's not.
We got proof. He's here.
Right here. He's right here.
Welcome. Everybody,
up,
please welcome the one and only Woody Woo. If you guys don't know who Woody Woo is, he runs Open Hearted Juggalos in recovery. There's another one. And support, right?
Yep, Open Hearted Juggalos and recovery support.
Yep,
that's what's up.
Let the people know what you're about, Woody. Let them know who the fuck you are, man. Because we all know who you are.
Yeah.
Well, of course, like they said. Well, first and foremost, thank you guys for bringing me on here. It's an honor. You guys are doing a big thing here, and I can't wait to see everything is in line. You know what I mean? And congratulations on Baby E coming. Y'all doing y'all's thing, and thank you.
Thank you.
I love you, brother.
I love you too. Woo woo.
So, what is this? What does this do for the community? How does Open Heart Juggalos give back to the community?
Well, it's all about the support for the Juggalos. You know, I started it mainly. It was addiction based. However, it turned way into just beyond addiction. You know what I mean? It attacks the mental health aspect that Juggalos go through, the addiction, and just like everyday things like depression, anxiety. If you need somebody to talk to, there's an open-hearted Juggalo there that's willing to help. You know what I mean? Because when I started it, you know what I mean, when you go to a place like that, you know all the stigmas that come with juggalos. I mean, look at me for example. I got dreadlocks and tattoos on my face. So as soon as I come in there, we got a bad reputation. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just wanted to give an outlet. You know what I mean? And let the community know there's people out here that do care. We can overcome the stigma and the judgment in the community. You know what I mean? Because we're so much better than that. You know what I mean? Look at everything we do for the community. If they just look beyond the typical juggalo name.
Yeah.
The gang culture, if you will.
When Brigid was on earlier, I mentioned, isn't it dope how the juggalo world has all these things? And what Woody Woo is doing is another aspect that there is a section, a corner of the juggalo internet, the juggalo world, you know, on that map. There's somewhere for someone out there struggling with alcohol or any form of drug, they can go to these people who know what they're talking about and can talk them through what they need to know. And that can help you.
Right. That is exactly how me and this homie got connected in the first place. Like, I mean, it's no secret that I myself am a recovering addict, and like I latched on to Woody. You know what I mean? Like, this was my homie because, like, you know what I mean, I was going through a hard time, and you know what I mean, up popped this, you know, whole support system right here. And you know what I mean? Like, even if I was not like active in, you know what I mean, some of the postings or whatever, I read them. And like, you know what I mean? It helps. You know, you're not alone. Knowing that you're not alone, it really does help.
And what really helps and what really helps the community that I see and being part of his little community there. I'm not a recovering addict myself, but I support everybody and I support everything. Now, what I see are the daily affirmations, I do believe they are. And those, like he said, they really help people. If you really sit down and read these motherfuckers, it'll help you go with a lot of the shit that you're going through. And it might not be something you're particularly going through, but there's something in there that you can personally latch onto that I've done with every single post that I've seen so far.
Exactly. Even if this man has, like, I got to praise on you a little bit more. Because, like, some of the images you throw up, too, bro. Just, like, some of the, like the one you posted the other day with Ouija hugging your daughter, and it just said family shit, bro. Like that's, it's fucking, that's all. You didn't even need no words for that, bro. You didn't even need no words for that. The image alone was fucking beautiful enough.
It's all about, you know, whatever gets you through the day, you know, and I know how much that helps the community. Just seeing the family that Ouija provides. You know what I mean? He's all about love. And that moment for me changed my whole family. You know what I mean? So sharing that moment, I knew it was going to inspire somebody.
Yeah, so let's talk about that for a minute. Just play us through that. The whole the show.
Because you were at the Maryland show, if you correct?
Yeah. That was recently, too.
I was able to go to the Wicked Warlords tour here in Frederick, Maryland. I was able to take my wife, my oldest son, and my youngest daughter. Took them all VIP, and like everybody from Hex to DJ Chunk to Big Kev, Strife, everybody showed them love. You know what I mean? I posted pictures. I think ONSTED has a picture of a Ouija Mac, and my daughter, I don't know if he has it as a post or not, but that picture, like right now, if my daughter was awake, she'd be talking about a Ouija Mac. You know what I mean?
Right.
She gave him birthday presents and all that. And it was dope. She gave him the birthday presents. He went in the venue, did a sound check, and then came back out to do something else. And he made sure he brought out the presents. You know what I mean? And my daughter was like, oh my God. You know what I mean? As big as he is, he could have just left him in the venue. But he didn't. And my daughter seen that. You know what I mean? And he made sure he seen her. It was like, I'll be back. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful.
Chapter 17 is all about love.
Now, how old is your daughter? Your daughter's like 6 years old, correct?
She's 6. She's 6. I was able to get her up in the front row and all that.
That's like a life-changing moment for them because I had my son was actually front row too, and he was 6 or no, he was 5, and his first show he was up front too, and yeah, just to see the look on their faces, and it's something that they wanted to do. It's something magical when your child likes what you like and they want to go do what you're doing. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's a hell of a connection, and it's something that I won't ever be able to replace.
100%.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Chapter 17, Big Kev, Stripe, Weezy Mac, Hex, Chunk, all that, because I wouldn't have been able to do that, anything like that for her, or my son, or my wife. So, I mean, big shout out to Chapter 17.
Hell yeah, that was dope as fuck, man. How was the Frederick, Maryland show? What songs did Ouija perform at the show? Do you remember?
I mean, what? He did Body Drop. He did, you said Weezy Mac, right? Yeah, he did Body Drop. He definitely did, my mind's going blank right now.
You're good, dog. I mean, sometimes I get so lit at shows, I forget the set list too.
Forget half of the set list.
And I'm a sober juggalo. So
Well, no, yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, of course, I'm sober too, so you know what I mean.
No, I understand.
Exactly. But nah, it was a hell of a show. And then Hex, you know, he put on a hell of a show. He did that. It's Halloween and is it LA or California?
Yeah, Halloween in LA, which was fire.
LA. He did that shit live. Oh my god, that shit was fire.
Everybody's talking about Talking to the Moon, but the other fucking song on that little EP or LP was Halloween in LA, and yeah, he performed that at the Pelcast too. It's a great song. Great song.
Yeah. Now, he performed it like nothing. Like he did it hundreds of times.
Yeah.
So let's rewind and go back and let's hear your Juggalo come up story.
Yeah.
How'd you become a Juggalo?
Well, honestly, my big brothers got me into it. One of my bigger brothers, he went to Detroit, and he ended up bringing home an ICP CD. I was about 6 or 7, and it was on from there. To be honest, the one that brought back the CD didn't get into it just like that, but my middle older brother got into it, and he ended up getting both arms tatted with all of the first deck, you know. And I've been down since 6, 7 years old, and it's just been a thing for me ever since then. I mean, when I got real bad into drugs or whatever, you know, the drugs took over and everything was about the drugs. So, you know, I did fall back a little bit from it. But once I got clean and whatnot, and to be honest, when I found the Ouija and whatnot, he had a lot to do with my recovery because of the type of songs and whatnot he had. You know what I mean? It made me look at things. I don't know. He made me come more in touch with my feelings. You know what I mean? When you're getting into recovery, you're going through all that and your feelings are all over the place. And his music, I don't know, it just slaps a whole different sense to me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
One lyric I think of in particular when you're saying that, too, is like from Broken, you know what I mean? He's like, I've been broken, scorching all my dope and feeling nothing. Like, you know what I mean? That shit. Yeah. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
That's one of my favorite songs by him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Hands down. Yep.
Yo, I got a bit of breaking news.
Uh-oh.
I got some breaking news. I got an email from Chapter 17. Apparently, these boys are on the website, Chapter 17 Baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are from,
that ain't breaking news. I'm delayed on the game.
That's from. I actually had those at Halloween.
Yep.
So.
Oh, damn. My ass wouldn't know. Fuck.
Well, I believe those might have been on. Yeah.
But they're online.
Yeah, I think they're
online right now, though.
So go grab one.
I might grab one myself. Shit.
Don't you have the other C17 one?
I have the black one, but dude, there's a red one now. I want the red one. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Woody Woo, but bro, I agree. Everything you do for the community. No, dude, you're doing good shit. Shout out Zitro.
Yep, big homie.
Big homie, Zitro.
That song, Thuggalo, is on my playlist every day.
Hey. Yes, it is.
So, yeah, another. So, I mean, you've been watching us for a while, you know what I mean? You've been watching the Juggalo YouTube scene for a while, too. How does it feel to be on this side?
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's my mind's still a little, you know, blown back from it. You know what I mean? It's simply an honor to be here with y'all. You know, when I started all this, I didn't expect to have an impact on people. You know what I mean? And I still, even think I realize the impact I have on people. But the fact that, you guys want me on here and you guys are, saying something about the movement, I must be doing something. So once again, thank you.
Let me tell you
You're doing
this,
something
man.
right.
Let me tell you this. Ever since I had the concept for this little segment here, you were the first choice that immediately popped into my head because of everything that you do and how active you're in the community and what you do for everybody who's struggling. Like, as a member of the group and paying attention to what you do on Facebook,
Right.
you're constantly working, my guy, and it's awesome. Like, on top of doing your normal job, you're doing all of it.
When did
Well,
you start
thank you.
the actual? Yeah, when did you actually start the countdown for last year's gathering? What was the first? How many days did you start that countdown at?
It was over 100 days. It was, and it was 100 plus days countdown. It was. I
Hey,
can't
I
tell you
don't think
exactly.
you missed.
It was
I don't even think you missed any.
Nothing.
I tried my best not to. I'll tell you that. I mean, I do put a lot into it.
And you know
but,
what?
I mean,
that's also a good transition too of what you did at the gathering this year.
Yep.
What are you talking about exactly? The parade?
Nice ass
parade. About the parade?
I'm talking about the big baller parade, man.
That parade was a hell of an honor to be in. I mean, when I was asked to be a part of that, I was totally blown back. You know what I mean? That was so dope. And thank you for bringing that up. That was a hell. My first gathering at that. Never been to the gathering, and I was able to take place in that. Shit was an honor.
What was your favorite memory from this gathering?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
My favorite memory altogether.
Just like a small memory that you really appreciate looking back, maybe. Just
the one that smacks your back of your head every time you're like the gathering, and you're like, oh fuck, that's
Honestly, I was standing there in the middle of the first ICP set, and me and my old lady was sitting there getting bumped. You know what I mean? And both of us was kind of having an anxiety attack. And I was just like, man, she's willing to do all this for me. You know what I mean? She's a juggalette and all that. But at the end of the day, it was all about family. And we just experienced all that together. The clowns was on. The Fago was flying. It was that right there. That's what stuck out. That was what had to be my favorite memory. You know what I mean? Just being surrounded by the family, my old lady sitting there having a good time and just, being home. I can't wait to go back.
It's that feeling when you're in the actual your first clown set at your first gathering, and you turn and you look around, and it's just filled with ninjas everywhere, and you just get that feeling.
And you're standing there, you're like, wait. I feel like in my world, in my work life, in my daily life, that I'm so different. But when I'm here, everyone here fucks with what I fuck with.
And they're all the same.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I feel isolated in my city or like where I'm at. And then when I go to the gathering or an event, I'm like, no, bro, like they're just like me. This is my family. You know what I'm saying?
No,
it's really
I got social anxiety. And all that. And going into the gathering, I'm like, man, there's a lot of people. Yeah. But as soon as I hit the parking lot, I didn't have to worry about that. Because like you said, everybody just like you. Everybody's welcoming. You're home. I didn't have to worry about that. And my old lady was worried about that. But we didn't have to worry about that at Pleasant Valley. I will say that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's even being in recovery. You know what I mean? Because everybody thinks, oh, well, everybody's gonna be, using and all that. No, it's not all about that. Because if you don't want to use, you don't got to. Nobody's making you do that.
There's no peer pressure there.
It's an open environment. Everyone's chill. Everyone's understanding of everyone.
Yes, exactly. And and if something would go wrong or whatever, there's all kinds of people there. It's not going to let nothing happen to you. It's a great environment. It really is.
It's everyone feels safe because they know, like, if something were to happen, bro, I got family all around that don't even know me, probably willing to help me. You know what I'm
willing
saying?
to give their shirt off their back.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
In a heartbeat. And that's the way I was there. You know what I mean? And that's the way I still am. Because, you was talking about, about the impact I have. Like, I can't express the impact just the Juggalo community has on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do this. Y'all keep me clean and serene and all that just as much as I may help people. You know what I mean? If I'm depressed, I know I got someone to go to. I do this just as much for myself as I do for y'all. You know what I mean? It's truly a community aspect.
100%.
You know what I mean? Just as much as I hope that everybody gets as much as I do, because I grant my daily life to what I do for the open-hearted juggalos and recovery support.
That's beautiful, man. Because like I feel like in life we all have direction, and like the Dark Carnival's given me direction, it's given ONSTED and ELIXIR direction, as well as Woody Woo with Open Hearted Juggalos and Recovery. That's
100%.
That's Thuggalo shit.
I honestly believe that obviously the carnival all speaks to us in different ways and tells us all to do different things, whether
And
it's
at different
to
points
make
in our life.
whether it's to make, you know, a burlesque shit or a recovery group or whatever podcast, whatever it may be. I mean, it all speaks to us and all it tells us to do different things, and then we all come together and make this big ass fucking community.
Hey, if you're a fine ass juggalette and you want to show your butthole on OnlyFans, run it up, because there's going to be
Make
some
that
fans
money.
that's going to support it. Run it up. That's a hominy. Hey.
Yeah. Be you and be proud of who you are. Exactly.
That's it. And that's what we get in the Juggalo community, is we could just be ourselves and not have to worry about motherfuckers judging you. And to the motherfuckers who are judging you, then I don't really think they're family at all, because we're
Jubs.
Yeah,
Jubs up, Jubs down.
Jubs down, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Everybody has their own path, you know what I mean? Who are we to sit there and dictate the next man's, you know what I mean?
100%.
Exactly.
100%.
I think we're coming to a close here on tonight's episode of the Thuggalo Show.
One more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Trash or fire.
Trash or fire.
Woody Woo.
Woody
What's
Woo.
your opinion? Is it trash or is it fire?
Pineapple.
Pineapple?
The pineapple pizza.
Pineapple on pizza. Yeah.
Fire.
God.
Yes. It is fire. Pineapple.
My bad, ONSTED. My bad. Hey, it's not too juicy. That's just fire.
Right.
Looks like I got fucked this week, so I'm coming back next week, and I'm winning next week.
So fire won this week. Fire won.
Fire's won. It's apparently pineapple pizza is fucking fire.
So let's chalk it up. Fire 1, trash 0. And next week we're gonna come with some different freshness, and every week we're gonna do this segment, man. Trash or fire.
Else.
Oh, but I gotta say this. I have to say this as it pertains to the trash or fire segment. We all know Team MUJ, right? The other Thuggalo YouTube channel out there doing their thing. Okay, well, why did Dario Trill hit my line the other day, being like, "Yo, Trailer Park, you're dope. The Thuggalo show's dope, but bro, MUJ does the trash fire segment."
Shout out.
And I was like, "Oh, bro, are you serious?" He's like, "Dude, yeah." And I was like, "Bro, fuck, I swear I didn't know." Like, I swear to God. But I'm gonna say this, Team MUJ, if you're watching this, I think they're streaming as well. We owe you guys $17 every time we do the trash fire segment. Deal?
You can pick it up from the gathering every year, I guess.
Yeah, we'll pay you at the gathering. So Team MUJ, $17. I personally will pay you. I will pay you. Not Thuggalo Show LLC. Trailer Park Cinderella's. Empty. Where's my wallet? Where's my empty wallet?
His Cash App.
Yeah, you can.
He's gonna be like, what's your Cash App? Hold on.
So shout out Team MUJ. There was no weird beef I was trying to initiate. Straight up, I owe you $17 every time we do a trash fire segment. But Team MUJ, if you are watching, if you happen to watch this, is it trash or fire pineapple pizza? Because I'd love to know. Anyway, ONSTED.
We're gonna let we're gonna let you plug all of your social medias, man. Yep. Plug fucking Open Hearted Juggalos, dog. Make sure everybody who needs help knows where they can go to find you, man.
All right, it's on Facebook. It's a public page. It's Open Hearted Juggalos and Recovery Support. Public page. Like I said, you just Facebook.com/Open Hearted Juggalos and Recovery Support, all one. And then there's a private group chat which is just open-hearted juggalos and support under the group chats in Facebook. And that's really mainly it.
Beautiful. And Woody Woo, you are the first page of the chapter.
Of the week.
The first
And
page.
I also want to give if you don't mind, I'd also want to give a big shout out to Raziel, as he is also a big supporter and he does a lot for the community out there. So I want to give a big shout out for him as well. And thank you guys again. Thank you again for having me on here.
All right, brother. I know
Thank
you got
you,
work
man.
in the morning, so you have a good night.
It's no problem.
We'll be talking to you, man.
Thank you for coming on, bro.
Woo woo.
Woo woo, brother.
Woo. Be safe, homie.
Thuggalo shit.
But guys, that's episode 2 with Baby E, Brigid Bites, and Woody Woo.
And Woody Woo, man, what a fucking episode tonight, you guys. I don't know how about y'all, but that shit was fire.
And I am going to say this. I'm Trailer Park Cinderella, and I just want to let y'all know we are on social media. That is Thuggalo Show on Twitter, Thuggalo Show on Instagram. We're not that popping on TikTok. I need some help over there. That's Thuggalo Show on TikTok.
Don't come though.
We're everywhere. I be fucking clogging your timeline with my post.
This man is a wizard with this fucking social media shit.
I'm not a person. I'm a bot. I'm an AI bot for at Thuggalo Show. I'm not a real
we got charge this man too. So
we are Chapter 17 loyalists, if you will, is what we were called on Twitter. So
yeah, but I mean, Thuggalo Show. I get it.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Go stream Problem Children.
There might be
Ricky
something
Hill.
to it.
Yeah, it's something to it. A little something. A little elixir in the mixer, if you will. But Problem Children, stream that shit. Ouija Mac, Ricky Hill, Devereaux killed it on the fucking production.
Oh my god, the guitar riffs.
Woo. The guitar riff. He was flexing.
I know.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Go stream that shit. That riff. Oh.
100 Missed Calls is going to get a lot of replay on this end. But Thuggalo Show, if you use Spotify, there's a curated playlist that we update pretty regularly called Thuggalo Caviar. That's right. There is a Juggalo version of Rap Caviar, motherfucker. Also, Spotify, if you can't watch YouTube, say you don't got YouTube Premium or YouTube Red, and you're driving in the whip to work or maybe you're a truck driver or some shit, and you want to listen to this shit, but you can't watch the video. Yeah.
Or you just don't want to look at our faces.
Yeah, because I'm like, someone called me a pedo in the chat, and I thought that was funny. So instead of seeing that, you can listen to it on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, and run it up. Leave us a 5-star review over there, so people know where to find us. But yeah,
ONSTED's going to do that right now.
I'm trying to bring it up, yeah.
Oh, are you going to bring it up? Oh, that'd be lit. That'd be dope, because a lot of people don't know how to work this thing, apparently. Hey, and by the way, the Monster Moonlight CDs, if you'll want one, there's still an opportunity to get one.
We still have them.
I mean,
nobody wants them, I guess, bro.
I think everybody's already got them.
That's what it is, right? Everyone already. There's gonna be that one ninja out there. It's like, can I just buy them off y'all for real? There you go. Spotify, Thuggalo Show. There you go. You see, episode 1 was up. Usually I get these up about 24 hours after the stream. So, yeah, maybe by tomorrow, this episode will be on streaming services. But it's dope. We're on Spotify.
Showcasing everything. Chapter 17.
Yes. And we've been killing it, man. Chapter 17, Ouija has been on his P's and Q's, and this new album is so hard. I can't wait to come back next week, and we can have a little more, our opinion will be more fleshed out on the album.
We can dive into it more because we'll have more of a aged taste on it.
Trailer Park will have some more of those lyrics up.
Yeah. Y'all can I'm bucking on trains or whatever. That one was funny. I'm leaving that one up. But
yeah.
As it pertains, shout out Brigid Bites. Huge. Not only is she sexy as fuck, and I hit her up in the DMs, and she was like, hey, Trailer Park, stop bothering me. It's 5 a.m. Leave me alone. I'll do your little podcast. Just leave me alone. Shout out Brigid Bites. Shout out Woody Woo. Shout out Baby E. Wasn't that crazy?
Shout out Baby E.
That was
the biggest one. The biggest shout out of the night.
That was huge, man. Shout out to Baby E. He was really dope. Yeah, Jake knows. Forlorn Odyssey in the chat knows. But yeah, man, Thuggalo Show. We're everywhere. We're all over the internet. We're like a virus, bro. But ONSTED, you want to take us out, dog?
We got, we just make sure you guys tune in next Friday, right? Probably about the same time, by 8:30, because we seem to enjoy this spot, and everybody seems to fit in on a Friday night. But we also got some pre-recorded stuff we're going to be dropping real soon for you guys. Also, some more of our original content. So you guys just keep paying, keep your peepers locked on us, because we got some real hard shit coming in the future, man. Real hard shit. We're over here working our asses off for you guys. And before we close it out, I'd like to state, if you guys know, we're looking for the next page of the week. So always hit up our DMs with your stories, with what you guys got going on, with anything interesting, and maybe you guys can be the next page of the week.
Or honestly, hit us up on Twitter for that, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, or if you have any suggestions for the Trash or Fire segment, leave those in the comments of the video.
Like ELIXIR was saying, though, when it comes to the Trash Fire segments, it doesn't have to be music. You know what I'm saying? No. It can be anything. Pineapple on pizza, bro.
I mean, we're gonna be reviewing stuff too for it too. Like, I mean, we have so many ideas already for it, but we could always use more. And we always, you know what I mean? It's dope to, you know, I mean, do something that is suggested by, you know, y'all.
By the community.
So,
Well, I guess.
I think that's one. I think we did it, boys.
We ran through everything. Everything in chapter 2, or episode 2.
Episode 2.
Episode 2 has been said, and we've talked about everything, shouted out everything. I think we're going to go ahead and finish it out here.
All right, man. Whoop, whoop. Thuggalo show.
So I'm your boy, ONSTED, and we will catch you guys next week.
It's been ELIXIR.
Trailer Park Cinderella.
We out this bitch!
Woo, woo. Motherfucker.
Hey, this is Ouija Mac, the ugliest juggalo that ever fucked your bitch. Tune into the Thuggalo podcast or you ain't shit, ho.